excellent chairman and everyone here. I'm Bijan from Taiwan. What I would like to present to you today is constructing the adaptability evaluation framework for citizens' capacity building from an earthquake event. In this topic, I will divide my presentation into four main parts. There are research purpose and method, literature review, empirical research and results. The introduction. According to the report, Taiwan may be the place on Earth most vulnerable to natural hazards. What are the important natural disasters in Taiwan? First is the flood disaster. Second is earthquake disaster. And this is my purpose. Adaptive thinking to construct the adaptability evaluation framework of sustainable and resilient disaster prevention systems. Estimate results of the community residents' preference for disaster management. Explore the welfare effects of disaster prevention management and the transformation. Is adapt to complex types of disaster. Community organization changes its existing management method to improve its resilience. This is my literature review. Use the community adaptive, community resilience in disaster management. Include the community organization, disaster resilience and adaptive capacity. Community capitals is include human, natural, finance, architecture, culture, and politics, and disaster management. From the literature review, we can find out a top-down style of the disaster management led to a lack of community participation. Only the community participates in disaster prevention management, turning passive into active. It could improve the threat caused by environmental change to community residents. And the concept of the community resilience has become a new way of thinking in disaster prevention. A healthy and sustainable community must be able to control the impact of the disaster and recover from disaster in the shortest time. Adaptation refers to the longer process of adjusting to experience. Expected change. Coping denotes the response to undue impacts. Coping capacity can be increased with adaptation measures. This is my research area. The natural disaster in Taiwan from 1961 to 2018. The earthquake disaster caused the highest mortality rate. And Taiwan is located on the Circum-Pacific zone. The strong earthquake often occurred, especially in the eastern Taiwan. In particular, the Hualien earthquake on February 6, 2018, caused serious casualties in the main areas of Hualien City and Xincheng Township. So, my research area will focus on the Hualien City and the Xincheng Township. From the map, we can see this is the Taiwan, Eastern Taiwan, Hualien City. And the total samples of the questionnaire is the 440. So Hualien City to Xincheng is 822. 352 samples of Hualien City, and the 88 for Xincheng Township. This is my research method. I use the choice experience It aims to stimulate people's willing to pay for specific disaster management alternatives and their relative willingness to accept disaster prevention training. There are 6 main steps in CE model. The first step is about the selection of attributes. The second step is assignment of the labels. The third step is the choice of experiment design. Fourth step is construction of choice set. And the fifth step is measurement of the preference. And the last step is the estimation procedure. CE offers the possibility to determine people's preference for environmental change. CE is a quantitative, provides many alternatives. C is a pathetical stated preference method. This is my pre-test. We can see how much time would you willing to participate in disaster prevention related courses, training, and drills per year. Let's calculate the result of the willing to participate. From stay calm to dire situations. And I use the 5 attributes, include the ability to participate in the earthquake risk and change, the ability to recognize and strengthen planning for disaster management, the ability to cope with disaster prevention and mitigation, level of interest and willing in disaster management, and willing to participate. Each attribute includes 3 levels. One is the stay calm, another is like the riskful one, risk 2, learn 1, learn 2, cope 1, cope 2, and change 1, change 2. From the pre-test, we can find out that how many hours the respondents are willing to participate in disaster prevention courses and training in each year. This is the 5 levels of the willing to participate. 0 hours per year, 4 hours, 8 hours, 12 hours, and 16 hours. This is my formal questionnaire. Includes 3 sessions. The first session is about a statement of community disaster prevention organization and disaster management to understand the residents' awareness and possession of disaster prevention knowledge. And this is the second session to construct disaster management preference by community organization adaptation behavior. I used the 3 choice sets. Each choice set included 2 attributes and 1 stay calm. And last session is about the basic information, include gender, age group, education level, income status, and so on. And this is my empirical result from the table. I used the RPL method. The RPL was used to estimate the label of each attribute, reflecting the difference in the preference of the respondents with different characteristics. We can see the respondents expressed their community's willingness to spend more time to enhance their awareness, especially attributes levels of the learn and changes are positive and significant. That indicate the residents more willing to join a DPO and cooperated drills with the local government, as well as to assemble NGOs and government forces for pre-disaster preparedness, and to respond for disaster occurring. And from this table, we can see the or generality of average willing to participate with respect. We can see respondents with the high education are generally more willing to participate in disaster prevention management related programs. Most respondents are more willing to participate include the following indicators. The first, regular disaster prevention education. Second, to cooperate drills with the local government and participate in disaster prevention organizations, and to assemble NGOs and government forces for pre-disaster and to respond for disaster occurring. And this is the result of the lantern cast model and willing to participate in the earthquake event. From here, we can see the cast 1 is larger than lantern cast 2. It's about 76.7% to 23.3% of the samples. Compared to the lantern cast 1 and 2, the first group of the people are willing to change the current situation and have a sense of earthquake adjustment in many aspects. This group of the people believes that disaster prevention-related education and drills are the most important factors. Here is the hypothetical scenarios. Design 3 hypothetical scenarios as the guideline for a future community disaster prevention management and the community organization resilience program. The first scenario is to enhance residents' awareness and perceive in disaster prevention, include regular disaster prevention drills, cooperative drills with the local government. The resident willing to spend 8.7 hours per year. And the second scenario is to enhance residents' adaptive in disaster prevention, include disaster prevention manga, assemble non-governmental and governmental forces for pre-disaster preparedness. The resident willing to spend 9.7 hours per year to participate. And the scenario third is the transformation of community disaster prevention management. It includes regular disaster prevention drills, cooperative drills with the local governments, training to become disaster prevention manga, assemble non-governmental and governmental forces to respond for disaster occurring. The residents willing to spend a large time for every year. They're willing to spend 14 hours per year to participate. And this is my conclusion. This study established a sustainable and adaptable framework for enhancing community organizational awareness and adapt capacity based on the resilience thinking. Apply the CE method to find out residents' preference for CDPM and explore the correlation between residents' disaster prevention awareness and perception. We can see the figures. The residents participate in education and drills. It can enhance disaster prevention awareness and perceive, and cooperate with the local government. They can adapt in disaster prevention management. And they assemble non-governmental and governmental forces to respond for disaster occurring or during the disaster. It can transformation of disaster prevention. So the both urban and the suburban residents are very supportive of the establishment of the disaster prevention organization and community disaster prevention management development programs. Residents believe that only community residents participating in disaster prevention management and cooperation with the local government and NGOs can best help communities deal with the disaster, reduce the impact, and contribute to post-disaster resilience. This result is consistent with the UNDP as the following. Cooperation between the community, the local government, and the civil organizations is the most effective way to reduce disaster risk. The participation of community residents can also improve the effectiveness of post-disaster recovery. Engaging people and their communities helps to improve the delivery and the quality of the recovery service, enhance social inclusion, and brings greater transparency and accountability. And this is the reference. And thank you for your attention and opinions.